Hello everyone, my name is Langeshwaran. I'm from Trichy, Chennai campus. Today I'm going to talk about the topic poverty and inequality in India and explore how economic reforms have shaped their trajectory. Back in early 1980s, India was considered as one of the poorest countries in the world. Shockingly, more than half of the world's poor lived here. Despite decades of economic planning from 1951 to 1981, poverty hardly declined. The reason economic growth was painfully slow. Per capita income grew by barely 1% per year, which the population grew at more than 2%. There were also few policy missteps, excessive emphasis on capital intensive, heavy industries instead of labor intensive job creation, policy and confused equality with poverty removal, including extremely high tax rates, restrictive labor laws, and reserving industries for small scale producers. The picture started to change in the early 1980s. Economic reforms and growth faster triggered a significant decline in the poverty. Between the 1970 and 2000, the poverty ratio was nearly halved, and by 2004 to 5, it fell to about 28%. This demonstrated that economic growth has a powerful pull-up effect, creating jobs, rising wages, and enabling the poor to move upward. Research shows that trade openness help reduce poverty, particularly in states that embraced liberalization more actively. And the popular narrative of jobless growth, evidence suggests it's largely a myth. Unemployment rates stayed largely stable, and rural wage actually rose. Farmers' suicide through a serious issue were constructed in a few states and were more strongly linked to debt and informal credit system rather than reform themselves. Economist argues that inequality is a less urgent problem compared to poverty. In rural equality remained largely stable. Urban inequality rose slightly, but this was accompanied by a falling urban poverty, make it less alarming. Economics highlighted that many earlier policies of focused excessively on equality, which ironically hurt